Our third CSS snippet we're going to add is going to be one quick line of code in order to standardize the button widths. If you're using any buttons on your site, no matter what size they are, you'll notice that Squarespace's automatic setting for the buttons is to have them default to a width of whatever the text length is that you put in it. So other than if you have spacers around it, or if it's really long and it goes down to a second line, it's going to be the width of the text that's inside of it, and you can see that here. And when you have some, two on the same line or even on the same page that are varying in length, it can look a little sloppy like we have here. So all we're going to do is add one quick line of code that standardizes that. So as usual, we're going to go into the Custom CSS tab here. We're going to go to the document I've provided. We're going to go to button widths here. Copy and paste that code. Go back to Squarespace and enter it in there, and you'll see that they're now standardized. You can do this code based on a width of percentage like we have here, 80, or you could change it to a pixel quantity such as 400, say. Now you'll see that when you change it to a pixel quantity, it will be static at that, so you could have some overlap here depending on your screen size, which is not ideal. So I'd recommend using a percentage, and I'd also recommend keeping it closer to, or at least under 90 or so percent. Otherwise, you'll have some spacing issues when you come to mobile and whatnot. You can use this on any of the blocks, any of the button sizes, but if you want to make it only for one size, you can add a double dash after the element, and then the size of the block, so small. And you'll notice I'm using medium blocks here, so you notice when I put the small in, it actually changes them back to normal because we are only applying it to the small, but if I enter medium here, you'll see it goes back there. So this is a great way to standardize all your button blocks on your site and make everything look nice and clean.